Hey guys, got another 3D printed box opening coming your way. Stay tuned. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Paul Knapp coming to you once again from the Man Cave, and I've discovered another 3D printer out there printing stuff in 1/32 scale. His name is Brandon Helms. So let's see what I ordered. Now Brandon is very new to the 3D printing realm. Matter of fact, he doesn't even have an Etsy channel yet. He's working on one right now, so I discovered him through his Facebook page, which is Castle de Helmsman. So check out his Facebook page, Castle de Helmsman, and see the 3D printing stuff that he does. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and lay it out for you guys so you can see what I ordered, but it's a lot of accessories, sandbags specifically, that I saw on his channel that I thought I could use for my 1/32 scale playsets. First, let me start off by saying thank you to Brandon for sending the package. It came fairly quickly, and also he included several other stuff that he wants me to review. First off, you see the sandbags that I ordered. Now, these come in whatever length and whatever size, whatever height you would like. You can also make them so they can connect together at the ends and make right angles if you like, or however you want to make these. Now, let me tell you, these are solid, man. This is not brittle. These are not breaking on you. This feels like a piece of plastic that Marx would have made back in the day. Matter of fact, I got a Marx figure right here. You can see the height. He does send everything, I believe, in this black plastic, which is kind of cool because you don't have to paint everything black first before you start painting it. It's already black, which is kind of nice. And that is about perfect height, I would say, for 1/32 scale. So next up, we have the short straight pieces. And again, these are about 2 to 3 sandbags high. You can see with the Marx figure behind them, they're perfect for in the field. Again, he said he can make these as high as I wanted, but I was thinking more like sandbags in the field where they're not stacking them high around a building or anything like that. So I went with about 2 or 3 stacked high. You can see here, this one is about 5.5 inches long. And again, he can make these in any size that you want. So I have 3 of these shorter ones. Next up, we have these low right-angled ones. I'm calling this the right angle. I ordered 2 of these, and they are very nice. Perfect height. Also have what I'm calling the left-angled, and I bought 2 of those as well. So again, these can be formed in any way you'd like. Just let him know, and he can make that for you. Again, these are about 5 inches long on the long side, probably, let's see, about 2 inches on the short side. Next up, I have 2 of the right-angled ones, and these are exact right angles, I guess you could say, perfect for going around buildings. And these measure 5 inches on each side, and you can see it right there next to your figure. And again, these are perfect. I'm not sure how that's showing up on I used a white background. Normally I use the black background, but I wanted you guys to see the detail. Hopefully that's turning out. A lot of detail on these. Again, he paints all his. I'm going to be painting these as well, but I wanted you to see straight out of the box how it comes to you. And I sure hope that's turning out, because he can make these, stack them any height you want. But I was thinking more like machine gun nests, or, you know, pound these sandbags up in the field, not so much around buildings. Awesome, awesome detail. Okay, so let's move into the larger pieces. This one is the straight piece that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And again, this measures 11 inches. I mean, it's huge. Again, that great quality. I got 4 of these because I was like, you know, you could put those on the side of roads in your dioramas, next to a building, and you know, they just fit perfect. Again, the same height. I got the same height on all these, but once you see these painted up, I think you'll see the detail in these sandbags. There's no way I can make. I have a BMC sandbag here. For those of you that do the toy soldiers like myself, I mean, you can see the difference. Just, you know, these obviously aren't to scale, and they only come like this. You know, you can get this in any uh, configuration you like, and it is definitely more to scale, definitely shaped better. So if you haven't already checked out his Facebook page, make sure you do that. Next up, sticking with the larger sandbag emplacements, this guy is 7 inches on each end, and as you can see, it's not a right angle. It's kind of curved, but it's 7 inches and 7 inches. And here is a Mars figure, Mars German, just to give you some idea. The height, I think it's perfect, seriously, for 1/32 scale. Next up, we have these half rounded ones. I have 2 of these, and these are perfect for, you know, mortar or machine gun nests. I think would be great. So I have 2 of these, and then I have 2 of these ones. Now this is a larger compared to the first one. Still that rounded, but much larger in diameter. And then this kind of half round, you can see that difference. And again, perfect scale with the Mars figure. Hopefully you're getting that in the camera. I'm just impressed with not just the detail, but the durability of these things. I mean, you're not gonna have to worry about packing these away or even give them the kids to play with if you're buying them for a play set. This is not breaking on you, man. He said it is bamboo filament. I contacted him. He said it's bamboo filament that he uses, and it is solid. It is solid. So again, sticking to the larger pieces, these are kind of straight with a half turn in them. As you can see, the straight end is about 7 inches. You're looking at 9 inches from end to end. I have 2 with the kind of right, and I bought 2 with a left curve in them. So again, hopefully that's a these are so big. I hope it's getting in focus here. So 2 rights, 2 lefts. And finally, the last ones that I purchased were these, I don't know what you would call that shape. It's not a right turn. It's not a curve. It's kind of a little bit of an angle. You're looking at 5 inches on each side. So I bought 4 of these. And again, I was thinking more for in the field, behind a field cannon. Howitzer possibly, you know. And really love this stuff. Again, great quality, great detail. I can't wait to start painting these. Now let me show you the extra stuff that he sent that he makes. Okay, so first up, we have this rice storage building from the 1500s. He said it was a set that he was working on, I guess for 28 millimeter possibly, and it just came out too big and he didn't want to waste it, but he thought it'd be close to 1/32 scale. It's actually not bad. He said it was a screw up, but it's not bad for 1/32 scale. Again, the door is probably a little small, but he said you could, you know, make it damaged and have it a bombed out building. So this might go with my Iwo Jima stuff or my Pacific War stuff. Doesn't have a roof, which is fine if I make it a bombed out building, but like he said, he hates to waste stuff, and he knew I did this scale, so he sent this to me. Again, perfect bombed out building. Can almost make 2 buildings out of this, you know. Now next up, we have 2 step cabinets and 2 Japanese shrine cabinets. Now the shrine cabinets did break in shipping, the legs, but I do have those. I can glue those back on. But these are shrine cabinets. And then he said he had 2 extra of these step cabinets. Kind of neat. You can see the detail on those as well. Very cool. Next up, we have a tree stump with a stone ring base. As you can see, that goes on top. He said this is found at a lot of Japanese shrines. It's very sacred. So said you could use it like this, I'm sure, or you could probably make a well out of that and just keep the stump as a side piece, but that's technically how it goes right there. Next up, he sent me these 4 wrapped bales. These could easily be used as hay bales or straw bales. Again, you can see the detail in that. I think they're perfect for 1/32 scale. Next up, he sent me some small accessories. First, we have a rack of bows. Next up, we have a rack of samurai swords, as you can see here. And then 2 practice stumps, Kung Fu practice stumps. I think they're kind of cool. Probably correct size, maybe smaller. I don't know. I think I could use this in some Pacific theater, possibly. Maybe not the bows, but definitely the swords, and put these outside of a building. And this last piece that he sent me, he calls it a Japanese watchtower. It's a 3-piece watchtower. The base, I believe, goes up here like so. And he said it came with a roof section, which you would glue on to the top of that. And again, he said it was a test piece. Came out too big for 28 millimeter. You can see what it looks like here. I think that might work in a Pacific theater for 1/32 scale. Finally, here is everything that I received from Brandon. Again, make sure you check out his YouTube channel. He will be starting an Etsy store very shortly, and possibly on eBay, I'm not sure. But if you know the gentleman, contact him. He does a lot with 3D printing. I'm posting some of his newest stuff on this video, so you can see the stuff that he's making for his personal collection. But like he said, with accessories and things like that, he can print these up fairly quickly. And again, it comes to you in this black filament, which is really cool. You don't have to worry about putting a black coat on. You can just start painting. Again, I'd like to thank Brandon for hooking me up with some of the extras. Check them out. And as always, keep on collecting.